Hey guys, I'm back. I was very fortunate that I was able to go on vacation for the last 2 weeks in Europe with my family. We went to Spain and Italy and France, and we had an amazing time. I'm so excited to tell you about the perfumes that I bought while I was on vacation. The very first perfume I got was from Palermo, Sicily. First of all, it smells amazing. One of the main notes in it is neroli. If you are familiar with that part of Italy, they're kind of famous for lemons, neroli. Most of the neroli from the world comes from this part of the world. It makes you think of the Mediterranean and Italy specifically and Sicily. And I love this brand. I wore this perfume for almost the entirety of the vacation, even though I had brought many decant bottles with me. And this stuff was strong and it performed so well. It was like 98 degrees. All the people in my tour group stank of BO, except for me. I smelled amazing. Every time I was moving around, I would get little whiffs of neroli. If you want to purchase this particular one, it's called U242. They're all numbers. There's no actual names as far as I know of their perfumes. They have a lot of inspired by perfumes. I didn't want to purchase something that wasn't like original or unique. I wanted something that really spoke to me of Italy. And so I got this one and I got another one that was also really good. It is a rosy musk. It smells like really expensive floral detergent. I mean, it smells like it's so good. I used that one while I was in France because I wanted it to be associated with a different perfume. And let me tell you, I was the best smelling person in that group. And it again lasted for a good 12 hours while we were outside in the extreme heat. So I'm telling you, these are really good quality perfumes. My husband got an inspired by one that was for, I think, Valentino Uomo, born in Roma. And he loves it. He thinks it's even better than the original. He always smells great. I would have to do a side-by-side comparison to say for sure if that one's better, but they're just really good quality. So I highly recommend them. I'll put a link for that particular fragrance company. They're called Flare Fragrances down below. But this Rose Musk one is U441. Highly recommend both of them. I mean, you can see I made a big dent in both bottles and I will be purchasing both again. The next one I got was from the city of Sevilla. They are known for their orange trees, and the name of the store is The Orange Tree. They have multiple orange perfumes, but the one that I got was Sweet Orange or Naranja Dulce. And then I went to a niche perfume store in Madrid. It is called Le Secret du Marais. And let me tell you, I had a fabulous experience with them. First of all, there was like a huge line outside the store of people trying to get in because they only let you in one at a time, because each customer is assigned one specific sales agent who will spray all of the test strips for you and help you find a perfume that you like. Well, as soon as I heard that, I was kind of flustered and worried because I'm very picky about my perfumes. I have over 200 bottles myself, and I do a lot of research about perfumes, so I've been reading about tons of niche fragrances that are not available in my city to smell. So I already have a list that's like 3 pages long of stuff that I want to smell, in addition to wanting to explore new things. So in other words, I knew I was going to be a pain in the ass client in a country where people don't speak English very much. I knew that my salesperson was going to hate me. Quite the contrary. The lady could not have been nicer or sweeter. I think she tested out maybe 50 different perfumes for me. I'm not even kidding. And she was just such a darling. She completely understood my taste. And she was so patient and so kind, and she completely understood the assignment. I told her, I'm here on vacation and I want something that's like specific to the region that is gonna commemorate my trip to Spain. And in addition, I also want to smell a whole bunch of stuff that I've been reading about that sounds like something that I would like, just to know if it's something for me or not, because I just don't have the stuff at home. She completely knocked it out of the park. Unfortunately, she didn't have a name tag on and I didn't catch her name. So I am so sorry that I can't give you credit where credit is due. But if you ever happen to be in Madrid, Spain, you must stop by Le Secret du Marais because they have fabulous customer service and they've got such a huge selection of perfumes. Anyway, let me tell you about some of the Spanish niche perfumes that I got while I was there. I struggled to pick just a couple because, I mean, honestly, I already was way out of budget on this trip and I could have blown like $1,000 very easily in that store. So I had to exhibit a bunch of restraints in order to keep it to just 2 perfumes. I have noticed that most of the niche perfumes, at least the ones that we explored, were all unisex. The first one I got was from the House of Monugal. It came wrapped in this really interesting like art, and the bottle is really cool as well. I don't know what it's made of. I almost want to say porcelain. It's not porcelain. It doesn't come in this bag, but it comes with this bag. And the perfumer, he is a 4th generation perfumer, and he used to work at Puig, which is a huge Spanish perfume house. And he quit and made his own company in 2009. His name is Ramon Monegal, and this perfume is called Dopamine, which I love the name. Apparently, one of their philosophies is that perfume is like literature and art, and you're converting words into notes, like ideas into notes. And you know, the perfumer is an author, and they should have free reign to speak to the user however they see fit. So if it's an expensive material that it costs to make this, so be it. Love that philosophy. They understood the assignment when they named this Dopamine. It is such a dopamine hit in the brain when you smell this. It is like a fruity floral. And by the way, like me, this guy has a philosophy that things should represent his country. So he comes from, I think he comes from Andalusia, but this company was founded in Barcelona. So anyway, he was saying that perfume should be loud, and he doesn't believe in soft skin scents, and neither do I. Sorry guys, I think it's a Gen Z thing, the soft skin scents. I'm a very proud millennial. I'm all about projection, and if I'm gonna spend this much on perfume, I want people to know. So anyway, this was amazing. I love it. And as a gift for buying this one, they also gave me a travel size spray of Yummy Jam, which is, and I'm not like a huge gourmand person, but this is very photorealistic coffee with vanilla and brown sugar. And I mean, when I say those things, I mean, you can spot all 3 of those things very distinctly. And keep in mind, I'm jet lagged. I mean, there's like a 6-hour time difference between us and Spain. When I smell this, I feel myself waking up. Like the Java association in here is real. It is so funny. I love this. This is really good. I'm usually not that much of a gourmand person where I want to smell like food or smell like something that I'm eating or drinking, but this is really, really good. If you like gourmands, check out Yummy Jam from Monegal. The second Spanish perfumer that I discovered on my trip is Rosendo Mateo, or Mateo, I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it, from Barcelona as well. His company, I guess, is called Olfactive Expressions. All of their perfumes are numbered, or most of them are numbered, and I went through 1 through 10. My favorites, and I had a hard time deciding, but my favorites were 1, 2, and 10. 10 was a really lovely musk, but ultimately we kind of decided on 1, which is a combination of bergamot, tea leaf, and sandalwood. And this, I would say, is definitely unisex, but technically this is for my husband, so we're gonna call it masculine, but really I wore this on the same day that he did, and it was gorgeous. It's very, very fresh, sophisticated, spa-like, zen, really, really clean, very nice, very elegant. So those are the things that I bought on vacation. What are you guys wearing right now in this summer heat? Tell me below.